Hello, my name is Professor Paul Gruhn, and welcome to ICM 590 sections DC and DE. This is my second semester teaching this course, and I'm really excited about it because I've always said that a professor really doesn't know the topic and know the course and doesn't get good at it until by the third time. So you folks didn't have to go through the learning experience with me and my first group of students, so you're going to get the better version of ICM 590. And I'm very excited about it because of what I've learned and what I went through last semester. What is ICM 590 project planning? Project planning is the task that a lot of us oftentimes don't do when we get an idea. We get an idea and we dig in and we jump in and we just start doing it. But you'll find that in a lot of the projects that you're going to be doing, and especially as you prepare for your capstone project, there's a lot of details and a lot of things to consider. And when I say, when you say, I'm just going to create a website or create a web page, well, there's a lot to just creating that one web page. Right now, I am in a big home remodeling project, and you'll see a bunch of videos from last semester on what is known as the kitchen project, and you'll get a chuckle out of a lot of that. And to say the least, any of you who are homeowners understand that the project scope and the project plans always change. So first of all, when we talk about, there are two terms that are going to get mixed in together with each other. I want to set a differentiator for those two terms, but understand a lot of times we're going to be saying and thinking the same thing. The course name is called, excuse me, project planning, but you're going to also hear the term project management. Project planning is the work that is done prior to the project actually taking place. Project management is the work that is done while the project is happening. And if you have a good project plan in place as you go into your project, then what happens is the management and the success of that project is much better. So the goal of this course is to help you prepare for your capstone project, to plan and to start thinking about your capstone project, ICM601, I believe the number is. Now, if you don't have a capstone project idea yet in place, or maybe you're very early into the program and haven't even considered that, it is okay to use a different project for your planning for this section, but you have to have that approved by me and Phil Simon, because we want to really help you get onto the right track, and the more work you can do up front with your project plan for your capstone, the more successful you're likely to be. So the real goal here is to prepare for your capstone project. It is not to do the work of your capstone project. Last semester, I actually had a couple of students working on their capstone project while planning it. Well, you need to plan your work before you work your plan. And the goal of this class is to not do your capstone. It's to plan what you hope to do on your capstone. Does that mean you can't or you won't? Of course not. Many of you are involved in a very large project, have a lot of ideas, and you really are passionate about it, and you can't help but do some of the work. But that's not the goal of this course. So again, this is my second semester teaching this course. Phil Simon taught it originally and created the framework and a lot of the initial videos and the assignments for this course. And then I took what he created, and I've added to it. So what's going to happen is you're going to see various videos, which is an accumulation of courses. You're going to see videos from Phil Simon from the first time he created the class. You're going to see videos from me from last semester, and you're going to see videos from me from this semester as we keep current and relevant. Also, I've added a couple of videos, two sections of videos, for one for kind of a little bit of chuckle and laughter, but practical application, and two for some professional insights on various topics. One is I work at Yale University as a senior engineer, software engineer, and I'm involved with a lot of projects and work with a lot of project management people at Yale. And I've been very lucky to get some videos with them on various topics. I'm going to add to that library as well in this semester. So you'll see some videos with lectures. They're 15 minutes or less on various topics in each module from a Yale project management professional. You will also see some videos called the Kitchen Project. The Kitchen Project happened to be running at the same time that I was teaching this class last semester. And guess what? The project's not over. So you'll be getting some new videos on various aspects of my home remodeling project. Not sure which direction I'm going to go in yet on that, but basically I'm going to try to take what the lesson is in the module and apply it to my home remodeling. I think what I'm going to do is I have the stairway project that needs to be done, and that aspect of it's probably going to get a couple of videos for this course. There'll be two tracks of learning. One will be the focus on what is the Workspace. It's a wiki that you will create and build, and I'll guide you through what you need to do in planning your capstone project. So at the end of this wiki, you'll be able to cut and paste the pieces from the wiki and put them into a Word document, save it as a PDF, and you will end up with a project plan for your capstone project, which you will be able to take with you to your ICM601 class. Now, is it locked in stone? Does that mean you absolutely have to do that project and maybe your idea will change for your capstone? Absolutely not, because that's what happens with a lot of projects. A lot of times, and we saw it last semester, that students, as they were having one idea, it actually turned into another idea. Or they typically what happened was they scaled it down. A really good project might be to eliminate world hunger, but that's probably within the scope is way beyond the scope of what can get done in the time frame between now and graduation and when your capstone has to be done. But maybe if you're to say I wanted to feed a small group of people or offer some other service in a smaller scale, that's more doable. So that's probably going to be one of my roles too, as you work on your capstone, is helping you to narrow down and really fine tune your direction and your tasks and what you hope to accomplish and what seems to be reasonable in the amount of time. So the first track is going to be the workspace and creating your project plan for your project. The second track of learning is going to be learning about the discipline of project planning and project management. And with that, there'll be some reading to do, there'll be some videos to watch, there'll be another wiki, another discussion board on various topics in which you will need to present your thoughts and your ideas as well as respond to your classmates and have a little bit of dialogue going back and forth there on the various topics. It's fine to totally disagree with somebody and stuff, and we can agree to disagree. And I'm looking forward to the discussions and the thoughts and the learning that will happen from that. So again, you're going to be working on two tracks. One track is going to go towards the focus really on your capstone, and the other track is going to be focused on the learning about project management. There's some great videos, some great reading. There'll be some assignments, which you'll have to write some things, and there'll be a group project somewhere in the middle on the topic of communication. So I'm pretty excited about it and looking forward to having a great class with each of you. There is going to be a general discussion board open where you can create any new threads on any topics, just to help communicate, if you have a question about something. My email is paul.gruhn@quinnipiac.edu, and my Skype ID is paulgruhn1974, and that's in the syllabus as well. So looking forward to meeting each of you. This is going to be a great semester, and we will talk with you later, I'm sure. And remember, the goal here is to plan your work. That way you'll successfully be able to work your plan.